live now.
Good afternoon, Uganda. My name is Amy Peterson, and I'm the Cultural Affairs Officer here at the U.S. Mission to Kampala. And today we are honored to be partnering with MFI to discuss the Ecourse4 program. Some of you may have heard of Ecourse4 in the past. We've already done 2 cohorts of this fabulous program for young community leaders. And today we are launching the call for applications for the next rounds. The U.S. support for MFI and the Ecourse4 program falls into our greater mission, which is ensuring that every Ugandan citizen has access to a healthy, prosperous, and democratic future here in Uganda. And this program builds the skills that every individual can use to succeed in their communities. The practical hands-on skills that MFI and their team have put together on community development, grant writing, leadership, and a range of other topics are exactly what we'd like to see in every individual's development as they become the best that they can be in their own communities. The U.S. Embassy is also proud to partner with MFI because a lot of the leadership of this organization are alumni of one of our exchange programs. And it is always an honor to see alumni of our programs, in this case, the professional fellow programs, go on to continue investing in their communities. And that is what I see the Michigan Fellows Agribusiness Association doing every day here in Uganda. So with that, I would like to turn it over to the MFI team so we can share more about what is the Ecourse4 and why you should consider applying to this program. Raymond, over to you.
Thank you so much, Amy. I'm happy to be here. My name is Raymond Musima. I'm a co-director at Michigan Fellows Agribusiness Initiative. I'm also a PI in the Ecourse4. We're delighted to be back here again for the launch event for our 3rd and 4th cohorts. Bob, if we can have those slides up. I'm happy to take our audience through what the Ecourse4 is all about. Thanks, Bob. And as Bob does that, well, the Ecourse4 is a project that we administer as MFI. We are able to do that together with our partners at Makerere University, Michigan State University, Alliance for African Partnership, St. Lawrence School University, and definitely with funding from the US Embassy Kampala. Next slide. Well, the Ecourse4 is a learning program for emerging community leaders in Uganda. And there are 4 thematic areas that we focus on in the Ecourse4, that is leadership, project management, civic participation, and fundraising. We are able to do that as Michigan Fellows Agribusiness Initiative, an organization that is modeled after the implementation of a US exchange program at Michigan State University. And we have partnerships and as I've said, from the AAP, Makerere, and all these universities and civil society and private sector experts that are able to join us in the training as we administer these 4 thematic areas. Since inception, we have conducted 2 cohorts and we have reached about 106 emerging leaders in the districts of Kampala, Wakiso, Gulu, Lira, and Mukono. Next slide, please. So there have been a number of experiences and we have learned so much from emerging leaders in Uganda that have participated in the project. And one of them is Hajara, and we will also be joined by Solomon. Hajara, do you care to share with us what your experience in the Ecourse4 was?
Thank you very
very much, Raymond. I wish to extend my gratitude to MFAI and the US Mission Uganda for having given me an opportunity to learn, unlearn, and relearn. The course was quite engaging and resourceful to me as a person. And what really captured my attention throughout the course was leadership and project management, because I tend to interface with those in my day-to-day operations of the business. The more I attended the classes, the more I discovered that I was really content lacking. So the course has greatly contributed to my understanding, knowledge base, social capital, and I've come to appreciate the value of long learning. And as I speak, I'm really geared towards sharing, practicing, and impacting communities where I happen to operate from. That is what I can share apparently. Thank you very much, Raymond.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank you, Hajara, for sharing that with us. Hajara is one of the alumni of the Ecourse4, and well, we have another colleague, Solomon Kutesa. Solomon, but we'll go to the next slide. What, was outstanding for you in the program, and how has that benefited the kind of work that you're doing?
Yes, thank you so much, Raymond, for the opportunity. And I'm very grateful to the MFI team and together with the US Mission Uganda. My name is Kutesa Solomon, and currently I'm working as a business administrator at Odioland Circle. Ecourse4 was very foundational to some of the changes that I've been able to implement in redefining the stories and the story of community banking, especially through circles, where I'm able to help people access finance. And Ecourse4 helped me and introduced me to value-based leadership, where I'm able to give purpose to that which I am doing, to be able to find purpose in that which I am doing. That really helped me go into the ground and be able to be very intentional with my research and just try to really come up with human-centered designs on how I can actually support my community and be more of an impactful young leader, because it's very important that we are able to lead, but leading needs communication. And that's one thing that I'm grateful about Ecourse4, because it helped me in effective communication. I'm actually writing a grant because of the exposure that I was able to get while I was on the program. So basically, I can say that through this value-based leadership, my thought pattern towards leadership and the way we can actually be more influential and actually come up with really data-driven results. My discovery happened during the Ecourse4, because initially I used to think we can just get along with life, but then Ecourse4 actually introduced me to the importance of data to be able to come up with research and actually come up with well-driven research that can actually determine my results that I really want to impact in my community. And that is really something I am grateful for during my Ecourse4. That's my experience, Raymond.
Wow, thanks Solomon and Hajara, and congratulations to you guys for successfully going through the program. And we take a lot of pride in the work that you continue to do in your respective communities and districts. So thank you so much. Bob, can we go to the next slide, please? So we are here today to launch cohort 3 and 4. And if you are an emerging leader in Uganda, the Ecourse4 is the program for you. And all you have to do is just go to our website, MFI. It's www.mfi-ug.com. Go to ongoing projects. You'll find the criteria and what is needed for you to apply. But briefly, if I can talk about the eligibility for this program, you have to be between the ages of 18 to 28. There are, project districts that we have designated. So check if you're a resident of one of those project districts, and you should have a minimum academic qualification of at least an A-level certificate. Students can apply. We encourage students to apply, whether you're at university or in your vacation or secondary. You can apply and be part of the Ecourse4. Make sure that, and this is a tip for you guys that are interested to apply, make sure that you're a leader in your community, because this is a project for leaders. In terms of how we choose who participates, we adopt a merit-based approach. So, be judged on the basis of what you put to us in your application. So that's all at liberty to disclose. I don't want to go so much into the details of that application. Thank you so much. I want to now invite Amy Jamison, who is a co-director at Michigan State University Alliance for African Partnership, to make remarks and officially launch the open call for cohort 3 and 4 of the Ecourse4. Amy.
Thank you so much, Raymond. I really appreciate it. And greetings, everyone. As Raymond mentioned, my name is Amy Jamison, and I'm the co-director of the Alliance for African Partnership based at our Michigan State University office. And I'm speaking on behalf of our entire AAP team, including Jose Jackson Maleti, who's my fellow co-director in our MSU office, and Professor Richard Mkandawire, who is our Africa director based in Lilongwe, Malawi. Just a brief about AAP. AAP is a consortium of Michigan State University, 10 leading African universities, and a regional agricultural policy think tank. And in Uganda, our member is Makerere University, but we also partner with other institutions such as Chiambogo University and, of course, MFI. Our goal is to work in tandem with our partners to seek solutions to both local and global challenges. So it is my honor to be here today to support this extremely important initiative. AAP is proud of our connection with the Michigan Fellows Agribusiness Initiative. As Amy Peterson mentioned at the beginning of this session, MFI grew out of our U.S. Department of State funded Professional Fellows Exchange Program hosted at MSU. We started in 2017 to 2018, and it's continuing until today, albeit now in a different set of African countries. So we're expanding the reach of the program, which we're quite excited about. But this program is focused on advancing women and youth in agribusiness development and leadership, and ensuring that our fellows are able to take what they gained in the program back to their communities to amplify impact. We couldn't be more excited that the MFI team has taken their talents and motivations, combined it with what they learned through the Professional Fellows Program, and in truth, they've really taken it to the next level and developed this innovating, engaging, and impactful program. You've heard the testimonials today, and they are quite impressive. So we hope that you will seek to join with this program. And it is my pleasure to officially declare the launch of the program cohort 3 and 4 and the application open. So thank you, Raymond, and thank you everyone here. Very exciting.
Well, thank you. 3 and 4. Wow. What a good way to launch cohort 3 and 4. Now I'll hand the audience back over to the embassy team. Amy?
Thanks, Raymond. And it's so wonderful to hear the testimonials from Ecourse4 alumni, as well as the partners at Michigan State University. This program really takes a team to manage, and I think MFI has put together an amazing leadership team to run this program. And as we mentioned, the program is rather hybrid. You get to join the courses online, and then hopefully we will see you at some in-person events, potentially a graduation here in Kampala at some point soon. This is a great opportunity for everybody interested in their own personal development to add to your resume. And we look forward to seeing your applications through the MFI website, which I believe is linked here in the Facebook page. So thank you all for joining us, and don't hesitate to reach out to MFI with questions on the Ecourse4 program. On behalf of the U.S. Embassy, thank you for listening to this presentation, and we'll look forward to your application soon. Have a good afternoon.